the IntelliSense overview. So IntelliSense is one of the standout features of Visual Studio Code. It provides intelligent code completion out of the box, which is also accompanied with parameter info, signature, help, and many more. And this feature is powered by JavaScript language service developed by the TypeScript team. Okay, so let's switch over to Visual Studio Code for a live demo of IntelliSense. Now I have opened up a demo IntelliSense.js, which is a JavaScript file on a workspace, which is GitHub extension test, because I wish to use it for GitHub integration also, but I have written some code. And what will happen is, if I hover over one of the these functions, multiply, it will give me the value of the arguments that it takes, and also what it returns. It will return a number. Okay, and similarly, if I would like to see a variable info, like greeting, let greeting, so it is a string type. And when I hover over this function add, and it shows a colon any and comma b colon any and return value any, it means that any indicates that the parameters a and b as well as their return type are of any type. This happens because JavaScript is a dynamically typed language, and without additional type information, the editor cannot infer specific types for the parameters or return values. So the any type in TypeScript, or by extension in JavaScript, type checking within VS Code is a type that allows any value. When the type is any, it means that the variable can hold a value of any type and the compiler will not perform any type checking on it. So in plain JavaScript, there is no type information provided explicitly. And since JavaScript doesn't have built-in type annotations, the editor does not know what type A and B should be. It defaults to any, meaning these parameters can be of any type, like number, string, object, etc. Similarly, this is the return type. Return type, when this A plus B, when return is the sum of these two numbers or any objects, it could be of any type. Okay, so how do we add the type information? So here we come to this part. This is by using JS doc comments above your functions. Add param number, that is A is the first number and number B is the second number, and their sum is also a return value is also a number. Okay, so now if I write another function, add 1, and it includes A and B, and then you can see that when I hover over the function add 1, then A becomes number, B also becomes number, and the return type is also number from any. Okay, so this is the type defined. And then say, for example, if I write console, start typing something and then put a dot, then it will open up with all the possibilities that could come following the console statement. Console.log, console.table, console.time, console.trace, timestamp, etc., etc. Okay, and then it says console.log multiply 2, 3. So if I accept it, it will call the multiply function and pass the arguments 2 and 3, and it will log it on the console for actually getting the results, to see what is the result of multiplication of 2 and 3, and thereby verify the correctness of the multiply function. Similarly, if you write, say, document, just typing anything. So if you accept document, then it will give something it will try to autocomplete, try to prompt you with autocompletion of, say, like get element by ID. You can accept it, or you can look for other elements that is more suited to your context of writing the code. All right. And so how to invoke signature help manually? So first, signature help provides information about the parameters of a function as you type. Okay, it is particularly helpful when dealing with functions that take multiple arguments. In this case, so if I hover, it gives you the function definition with arguments. But suppose I come over here and I wish to manually invoke the signature help, then I would type Control Shift and space, and it will give you the signature of the multiply function. All right, and then I have taken already quick info. Quick info is about the variables. It provides information about the symbol at the current cursor position. That is the quick info, and also it is hovering over the symbol is more or less the same. When you hover over your mouse pointer over a variable function or any other symbol in the JavaScript code, a tooltip will appear showing the information and any available documentation. Okay, the benefit of the IntelliSense. So it is resulting in increased productivity, as in faster coding with smart completions, and then reduced errors, fewer syntax and runtime errors, and enhanced understanding, like better understanding of code with inline documentation and parameter info,